Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Oh, I gotta adjust some desktop levels there. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to something a little different tonight. Normally we do creative mode in Dinkum. But when I did a little poll last week, House Flipper 2 had a lot of votes. Didn't quite win, but almost. And I thought, you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's try to build a luxurious pool area in Sandbox Mode. We'll see. Welcome, Captain Price II. How are we doing tonight? I hope you are well. I've got a poll going for y'all to vote in what game we play on Saturday. So be sure to do that. And real quick, before we get going here, I'd like to say a big thank you to Gunter Peter, Winter Phoenix, Rhiannon1117, Martina McBride, and Larina Chickipoo for subscribing to the channel. Thank y'all. That was great. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Well, let's just get going. I think we need to do a new property. And I think I'll do like the beachy one, since we're gonna do like a pool. That makes the most sense, right? The coast. Forest. Island. Island is the island one. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that would be appropriate. I'm gonna do the medium-sized one. I'm gonna do luxury pool build. This is gonna be interesting. Rymanora, hello. You know what? Either I was all off kilter this week, or you were, because like or I missed your stream or something. I don't know. But I was like, she normally streams on this day, but I don't think you were. And I had seen that you had streamed the day before. A year and a half. What? We got ourselves a lovely, lovely 18 months. Thank you so much. And my stream deck is delayed. I don't know what happened. Ever since I updated the software, it's a few seconds too late. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing good. And I also saw that Ash streamed my yesterday. I'm missing everybody. I suck. Okay, so we're on an island. And we're going to build here. I'll show y'all. Let me head on over there before I turn it on. Show y'all what we're gonna kind of copy. Oh, is it this? It's this. And that picture is way too big. I figured we'd start with something simple-ish. Nothing too complicated. I'm sure some people are thinking, wait, what? That's pretty complicated. It's mostly just rectangles. I swapped Wednesday to Tuesday and didn't do one last week because I was doing it. Yeah, okay. That's what it was. I was just like, I've missed or something. I'm wrong. What happened? And then I took today off. And I'm taking Monday off. So I had a lot of projects I was working on. So now, I don't know if anybody ever played House Flipper and you did anything in Sandbox Mode. Used to, you'd have to use this pool. Flip it upside down and sink it in the ground to make anything that looked like resembling water. Now we have a pool tool. So we are going to use this to build our pool. I know what you mean. You threw me off for the longest time when you stopped your Wednesday streams. I think, yeah, it was Tuesday night for me. Yeah, it was such a stress to come home from work and do that, and then have to kind of stop and have to get up really early the next morning. So at least on Thursdays, even though I'm still coming home from work, I don't have anywhere to, I don't have work the next day. So I'm sorry. I missed everybody out. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Woo! Welcome. I'm sure you probably hate it when I do that. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the hardest part, getting started. Granny Does Games, hey, how are you? All the Australian friends are here. Trying to get that picture and then center it in the center of the island. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. How big should a pool be? Like, how long across? Like 20 feet? That's a lot. You know what? We're going for luxury. It doesn't matter. 20 by 45 feet. Oh my god, this pool is massive. I may regret all the things. This is not a very... Oh, sweet Jesus. That's huge. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so it's a little tricky for me. Figuring this out was difficult. This is very deep. Okay, so we don't... Well, I guess on the deep end, we would want it that deep, right? Oh, hell no. Okay, I see what happened. Let me delete. Nope. Delete. I promise I've played this game before, you guys. I just haven't played this part of it before. If you were playing in regular mode, $10,000. That'd be how much that would set you back. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to like select the width. Let's go 16 feet. And let's go 42. That's huge. And then 8 feet deep. How deep is a pool? Normally 10 feet max, right? Wait a second. Why is it not going in the ground? You know, I did this earlier. I swear to God, I played around with this earlier and I made it work. I'm doing something wrong, clearly. Okay, let's try again. So this is the stream. We're just gonna sit here and watch me mess up like 50,000 times. 42. There we go. That's what we want. 10 feet. No, I want it in the ground. What is happening? Your link to Rymanora's channel loops back to your channel. What? No. Hang on. Is that the auto one? Let's see here. Because that just seems incredibly self-serving. Shout outs. Let's go look and see, shall we? Let's look at Rymanora's. I mean, I'm not making any progress here. Why? Is it doing that with anybody else's? Okay. Granny Does Games works. Well, that is poopy. What is going on with that? Is it just doing it to her? Let me make sure I got your name spelled right. R-Y-M-A-N. You don't have any weird things after the end of your name, do you, Rymanora? Because it worked. It's worked before. So what's the deal? Okay, hang on. Look at this lovely scene y'all are duck watching. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working because I have it exactly as it's supposed to be. So in the meantime, for those of you who need the link, anybody watching this later that gets confused, that is Rymanora's link. Okay. Holy mother of God, why is this not going in the ground? I don't understand what's going on. And it will not let me put it in once I've got it. I like to be up high to do this. So I don't get why it's not letting me. I literally, like earlier today, did a test. No problems. No problems. I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to look like a dummy trying to do this, right? And here we go. How deep? That's 16 feet. We don't want to do that. 10 feet. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's what we want. Rye has weird things, period. Oh no. Yes, but the whole point of an auto shout out is it's supposed to help you, not stress you out further. Okay, I have no clue how I'm gonna do a shallower end. Because remember, this is what we're working with. And you've got those loungers in a shallow end down here. Oh, you know what? I could just add a little section that's not as deep. That's how we'll do that. Okay. Hey, Susan, welcome in. And Kat, how's it going? I'm on the struggle bus, as per usual. How are y'all? The link works, not Rymanora being weird. I'm glad at least Granny Does Games worked. Gosh, y'all, I'm a disaster. I went to do some errands yesterday during my lunch break, and I want to go down in the ground. Why can't I go down in the ground? Oh, you suck. And I was in Michael's. It's a craft store here for those of you who don't know. And I wonder if I can go underneath. I mean, you know what? That's fine. I mean, we can do a lip. We can do a lip. Because, like, most pools aren't exactly to the edge anyway, right? Anyway, I was in Michael's getting something, and I was having all kinds of issues, and I just told the cashier, I was like, look, man, I'm a complete disaster. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening right now. And he was like, it's good to know that I'm not the only one. And I was like, okay, well, as long as I can help you feel less alone in life, then my job is complete here. And he laughed because I was having, like, I don't know. I don't know what it was I did, but it was stupid. Okay, I tell you what. We're going to go 4 over this way. I came back to y'all accurately calling me weird. No, apparently my Streamlabs auto shout out isn't working for you. And it just redirects everybody back to my channel. And boy, oh boy, do I feel stupid. So, like, I don't want to do that. I don't like that. Okay, so we're going to do a shallow... oh, crap. Hang on. Obviously, you would have, like, a lounger area, and then it wouldn't be nearly as deep. You know what? I don't know if we need realism. Let's just see if we can make this work. No, no, that is not okay. That's not okay at all. No. Okay, and then we would only have it, like, maybe 2 feet deep? How deep would you have something like that? A foot deep? 1.5 feet? Oh, we've got to paint this bad boy. We've got to paint it and make it look cute. So what material? We should do tiles. Pools have tiles, right? I mean, I know some of them have liners and polyurethane stuff, but ugh. Why would we do that? That's stupid. I'm getting text messages. Okay. So if we did tiles, would we do subway tiles? Or the little, these little square tiles. Like that, right? And then we could do, ooh, we could do like a turquoise color. You know, I love being insulted. Oh, dear. Dear, 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 dear. And then we'd have like gray. No, white. White. As the ground. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Let's do this. Oh, what? Oh, we could get fancy and have like a design, right? Like a border. Pools don't have tiles because water is slippery and cracking when your head open. Well, here in the United States, Granny, I don't think you know, maybe you do. We don't do things right here. We're kind of dumb, if you can't tell. And, yeah. No, I think there's tile along the sides. The bottom may not be tile. But I have been in pools that have tile. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's the backwards ass way we operate here in the third world country that is the United States. So here we've got our little ledge. I mean, we're just a rocking and rolling today. I feel, what is it that Phoebe's stepmom says? I feel all floopy. Yeah, I feel floopy. Don't know what that means, but there you go. I think, oh, that is the shape, isn't it? But that is a god-awful pattern if there ever was one. I'm sorry if people like that. Not for me. It's not for me. No, Ohio. O and S. No, O and S in the U.S. It's pretty sad. It's not good. Okay, so we've got one that's just smooth, but it sits up a little too high, right? This one is more of a like a I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna lay down. Yeah, a lot of decorative borders. I hate this pattern so much. We're gonna do what would be a we would want like a leather in a pool. Ooh, yeah, a knitted fabric. How about that? So that'll dry real well, wouldn't it? Okay, and then we want just a solid color. Yes, perfect. White. Let's do white. Whoa, hello. Just a kidding. What do you mean I can't put it there? Oh, they seem real skinny, don't they? I might not have made this long enough. Oops. Like you immediately are like, boom, deepened. So I guess I could build. No, thank you. I could build a wall up and like have it slope. Also, can I put lights down in there? Jeez Louise, it's dark as hell down here. So what if... Well, let's just see if we can do it. Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, it's gonna let me. Let's go another 6 feet out and go up. I want to go up to like here. Oh, it's not letting me do like a whole... Okay. Man. Oh, this is tedious. So how's everybody's day going? I have done a lot of projects. Oh, also, I got decorative, y'all. Not decorative. I got crafty. crafty. I've had some of these supplies for a while now. This one I was going to make back at the beginning of the summer, and I don't know why I didn't. And then this one I made, I had gotten some of the stuff yesterday to make it, so I thought it was cute. A little bracelet. I'm freezing here, but for some reason I want to go swimming. I mean, polar bear plunge. I actually recently read that women should not do cold water. It affects our nervous system. As if we don't already have enough problems. You know, I feel like I need something that slopes. Do you know what I mean? Like, hang on. Why is this not working? Oh. It operates differently than the pool thing does. Got it, got it, got it. What if, hang on, I had an idea. I think I know how to make it slope. I think I know how to make it slope. I think I might know how to make it slope. Isn't there like a... Yes! Yes. Okay. Hang on. Oh! Wait, hang on. No, this is wrong. It worked. Oh, shoot. I wish I would stop falling. Oh, I could slope it all the way down. On the way down. Hill to the yeah. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know why I'm not flying like I usually do. You know what is completely and utterly sad? It has been hotter than Hades here. And I have not gone swimming once. My boss's wife, they have a pool, because of course they do. And she's told all of us that, you know, if anybody wants to come swimming. But, like, that's weird, right? Like, who would go swimming at their boss's house? Does that look right? That looks right. That's fine, right? Oopsie. Wait, is it matching up? Ish. Close enough. You walk on water. In Sandbox Mode, you can do this thing called flying, so that you can, like, be up above your creation, and you can get, like, a bird's eye view of it. I feel like I feel like this is not right. Hang on. You might be like, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm about to fix everything. It doesn't need to be in this many pieces, right? So, like, let's take out that. Oh! Now we'll just go back and put this in and have one solid piece, right? And that way, oh, hang on, that's not right. Then I can make this slope a lot more pronounced, right? Wouldn't it be like that? It would be like that. Aha! Hee! Oh ho! Eureka! We did it. Okay, let's refer back to our inspo image real quickly. Hang on. Let me click on that window. So, pretty damn close. So far. I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. Never mind. I'm telling you, I am a walking disaster. Anyway, sweet Jesus. Okay. So what we can do, so now that we've got that happening, is there a diving board? Also, I feel like we need to, wait, let's confer with our inspo image one more time. It looks like there is a hot tub over there that pours into the pool. Ew. I don't know if you can do any kind of like pour over effect. Oof, that's gonna be tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay. Like such, I know, right? I need to win the lottery or something. It ain't fair. Okay. Pool. Cool. We'll type in pool. We'll get the pool tool. Oh, we can put drains. Let's put a pool drain down there. I know, I get distracted. It's got to be right in the middle. This was always the scariest place in a pool. Remember, like when you were a kid and you were diving off the diving board or whatever, and you would go down, it was like, oh my God, I'm going to get sucked down into the pool. Remember? That's exactly what that reminds me of. Is there no diving board? How is there no diving board? I don't like that. I was all ready to do like a diving board here. Okay, so let's figure out this whole hot tub situation. I've got a bunch of random letters typed in the chat right now. All right, it looks like Make Room is winning. We're only 38% of the vote, though. Not very many people have voted, I'm guessing. I'm gonna have to also do a poll tomorrow doing a stream. And then whatever the top two were tonight, I'll put those in a poll for tomorrow, and y'all can decide. Also, if anybody who is a member wants to come hang out tomorrow night, I will be playing some Palia, and we'll do the Insecta Palooza. How many? 8 feet. Let's do 8 feet. 8 by 8. We're gonna do 8 by 8. Oh, that's too deep. How deep is a hot tub? Like 5 feet? There. Oh, you know what? I need to delete. I need to delete the things. Oh. And then maybe we can put... I don't know. I'll figure it out here in a minute. I saw that. I wish I could join. Oh, what? Just blow off whatever you're going to do. It's probably stupid anyway. I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. It's probably not stupid. Not even a little bit. But yeah, anybody who's a member wants to come. I know it seems like I'm all over the place with member streams these days, but I'm trying to keep myself from like getting burnt out on any one thing. So indulge me, please. All right, so there's that. I may need to move it. No, I need to keep that lip there. I probably... Ooh, let's build this up. Let's build this up. I don't think this would look this way. It is stupid. No. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was mean. Even if it is halfway true. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How dare you? When I have not attended one of your streams, really, except briefly, in like 2 weeks, because I'm terrible. I'm a terrible friend. I haven't kept up with anybody. I'm telling you, I would, if I get a terminal illness, I'm just going to go pass away silently somewhere because I just, everything stops for me when I'm sick. Okay, I feel like that looks better. Having this little lip, right? That looks better. No, I thought it was funny. Okay. Still, like, anybody who's listening who doesn't know our dynamic might be like, wow, what a bitch. And they might not be wrong. Like, who did she think she is? Telling her that her stuff is stupid. Serendipity plays, that's who. Damn it. I don't know, there's something wrong with me. I need to take some medication or something. Woo! Okay, so like we should make some corner little seats, right? You know that my support for you isn't trans. I know that. I just feel like such a horrible friend because I've not been in anybody's streams. I was like, I never get to see Jersey. So I was like in the middle of working on a project in Dinkum and was like I had his stream up and then I had to go do some stuff away from the computer so that I missed other people's streams. And then you lately, because I've been like, oh, can I not flip this one a different way? Oh, I hate that so much. Okay, never mind. We'll go back to this one. I can't flip this one? I can't flip it on its side? Yeah, I just, oh, wait, hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so if we're sitting, how many, 1, 2, if these are like 6 inches, I have started to feel better, thank God. Blech. It was awful. I'm not 100%, as you can tell, I'm still coughing, but it's better than it was. So much better than it was. I was about to revolt. Like, seriously, I was about to be, I need a refund. This is crap. I need an undo button. Oh, hang on. I'm distracted. Give me a second. How do I move this out the way I want it to go? But yeah, I've been, awful at attending anybody's anything. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it the hard way. You know how some hot tubs have like seats in the corner, right? That's what I'm trying to emulate here. And we're just gonna go sink ourselves into the wall. I don't know that I like the corner thing, to be quite honest. Maybe I should just make a bench across the side. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I've made a decision. Ugh. Such a pain in the butt anyway. And then too, because I've been sick and I've had 0 energy to do anything, right? Oh, it's actually really giving off this super watery effect. I'm super behind on things I need to get done around the house and all that jazz. And so today I recorded a video. I don't think it was very good, but you know, sometimes you just have to do it and be like, I quality, at least I got it done. You know? Okay, so you have like a thing where you can sit. We almost need like something in there that agitates the water and makes it bubble. I recorded a video for a demo about a little witch. It was cute. It was just me playing through it, so it's not like, you know, super interesting or anything. Oh, I wonder if you can turn these fountains on. So, like, I beg your pardon. Why is this ginormous? This is ginormous. What the hell? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ugh, gross. In the woods? No, she comes home from an academy and she has to like redo her room and get things ready and yada yada yada. Oh wait, what is happening? This is I want like a little cute little what am I doing? A cute little fountain. Is that hard? Why is this difficult? Why won't it do what I want it to? It should just read my mind. Also, how come I can't turn it on and it spit water? That's not gonna work for me. I'm not trying to be coy. I literally, the name of the game just completely evaporated from my brain. Design and conjure. It's just me playing through the demo. It's a short demo. It's not a very long video, but I was like, I got nothing else for Monday because I'm still working on this one dinkum thing, and haven't gotten it finished because. Of course, there's a cat, so y'all know I'm all about that. Okay, hang on. Let me pull up our inspo picture real quick for you guys and for me. So this lip is going to be like a marble. Or travertine or something like that. Okay, so. And it looks like you were playing a lot of, what was it, Grounded? Grounded 2. And there was something else you were doing. There was another game you were playing. And I was like, wow. Okay, so we want a marble, a white marble. Yes, but I don't want it to be that color. What the hell? We want white, yeah. Pattern, no pattern. This is good, this is good. It looks a little flat. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's good. I was like, I don't want the whole thing to be that color. It was just a reflection. Because I feel like that's a little... I don't know. I guess because for a modern pool, it's fine. That modern style pool. It's just me making wackadoodle commentary and commenting and going, oh, look, books. Like, I'm touched in the head, seriously. Like, this person is special. Who's making this video? Oh yeah, we could do... This is a really bright white. I was thinking it was going to be more marbly looking. I mean, I guess it is when you get up to it. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, I feel like, oh wait, hang on. Wait, why is it not, why am I being weird here? You're probably like, why are you only doing... Because there's in the inspo pic, there's like a line around it that's a different texture. And I want to, I want to actually mimic that because I feel like when everything's solid, it's like, meh. I'm excited to play more Tiny Bookshop tomorrow. In the last stream we did the summer season, and this time we're gonna do the autumn season. The entire autumn season, hopefully. Fingers crossed. It took almost 4 hours to get through a season, and so I wanted to have a little bit of time between that stream and the member stream. I guess we'll see. And then I think I'm gonna just do one wide. So we're obviously going to make a much bigger area around this pool. I'm just, for the moment, trying to get kind of a minimum situation here. I really could use a beach vacation. So badly. If I hadn't gotten sick, I had planned at least a couple of these days that I was off to go to this place called Surfside. Here in kind of Galveston area. Oh, for crying out loud. But I was like, I should probably save my money and get some stuff done around the house. And do the responsible adult thing. I gotta tell you, doing the responsible adult thing is getting less and less appealing by the day. Just saying. Yeah, beach vacay would be nice. I forget. Do you guys, Rye, do you guys live near the beach? And also, have you, I think one of the times I kind of jumped in your stream and was sort of lurking while I was getting ready for work one morning, you guys were waiting to hear about a house. Did that happen? It better have happened, because I'll come fight somebody for you if I need to. Because how dare they? How dare they not give it to you? We could get to the beach in about 2 hours. Yeah, same. I'm not landlocked. I live actually, like you, about a 2.5 hour drive to the beach. When I say beach, I mean Galveston. Some people don't count that as a beach. I guess they wouldn't be wrong. Okay, so let's take another look at our inspo picture. Okay, so it's like a rock. Like a pebbly rock border. Also, I need to... Ooh, how do I achieve that? That's going to be interesting. That's going to be tricky, tricky, tricky. I don't think we got it. Oh, no! They're showing the house, so either they're creating work for themselves or they didn't like anyone who applied. Ugh. They suck. Whoever they are, they suck. Just saying. How dare they? Who does that? To apologize, y'all. That coughing is gonna drive me batty. That's, I mean, and y'all are trying to buy it, or are you trying to rent a different house? Oh, no, 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 no. Absolutely not. No. That is, what is, hang on. Is there a size? That's the smallest size. I want little pebbles. I want concrete with pebbles, maybe. This looks more like what it is, but I want something small. Rent. We're trying to get the catchment of the high school we want to send the little one to. Oh, yeah. I understand that. Okay, that's not terrible. I don't hate that. It probably also isn't super, I mean, it's not as contrasty. Oh, hang on, hang on. Can we change the color? Oh. Marble we can change the color of, but the pebbles, no. Jeez Louise. What are home prices like to buy out there? I'm curious. If you don't mind, what's like the average for your area? Because around here in my podunk little East Texas redneck area, the average home price for not even like anything super grand or big is like anywhere from like $285,000 to $350,000. But I see homes around here regularly go for $400,000 and $500,000. And they're not even like great. And this area is like nothing. Like who wants to, why would anyone want to live here? I don't know. I'm trying to get out. I got some people in Australia that say I can come stay with them. So maybe. Definitely for a vacation one day. Definitely for a vacation. Medium house price is $1 million. Like $1 million Aussie dollars. Are y'all on the euro? What is y'all's currency? How does that work? Hang on, I'm gonna take a look at our inspo picture. Okay, so across from there is a tree. Oh, hang on. I guess I should show y'all what I'm looking at. So there's a tree kind of where the opposite the hot tub, palm tree. And then there's a tree opposite, so catty corner. Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Ah, no. You have free accommodation here. I definitely want to try to make that happen at some point in the future. I'm going to have to not be working at my current job because I just don't see myself getting enough time off to make it worth going over there. Like, I would think you would need to go for like at least 7 to 10 days so that way you can get used to the jet lag and, you know, all of that jazz. Trees. We need trees. Trees. A sago palm. I bet this tree is big. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. This is a huge ass tree. Look at this. Oh, Australian money. Oh, okay, so you have your own. Okay, okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'll go selling your house. Granny, are you selling your house? Oh, your battery's dying. Bye, Granny. Thanks for popping in to say hi. I hope your battery doesn't completely kaput. Okay, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to improvise here. So we're gonna... Wait, hang on. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. I think it's gonna need to be a couple more out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Hey, Susan, I wanted to ask you, because I have been watching this documentary on the Hurricane Katrina, and I know you live in Mississippi, and I also know that Mississippi actually got dealt a lot of damage. Like the storm really kicked Mississippi's butt. In fact, like there were Gulf towns, Gulfport, and what else? There's other towns on the Gulf that like got completely just like wiped off the map. And so I was curious because, you know, all the news coverage was on Katrina, like on New Orleans. And I was curious, if you were living in Mississippi at the time, and I think you were, like, you know, what was that like for y'all? No, hang on, that's not right. How many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. We did it hit here at Pass Christian Dead Center, New Orleans. Actually did not get hit by the hurricane. Yeah, it was only because the storm surge, well, they didn't properly maintain the levees like they were supposed to over the years. The city of New Orleans is sinking, and so they have to raise the levees every time that happens. And so they weren't maintaining things like they should have. And then the levees broke because of storm surge, right? And whatnot. And from what I understand, they didn't really suffer too much damage from the wind of Hurricane Katrina. it was the flooding. But I know Mississippi, like, yeah, past Christian. Yeah, that was the one that just got, like, completely, like, obliterated. Like, nothing survived. Y'all, like... And it's kind of a shame because, like... And I saw somebody commenting on TikTok about the documentary that I'm watching and saying how, you know, New Orleans got all the attention because of the flooding, but, like, they weren't the only ones that suffered during Katrina. Like, there was, you know, a lot of Mississippi was really badly hit. Yeah, completely gone. That's what I thought I remembered. And then, so where I live in Texas, so Katrina hit at the end of August, 2005. Hurricane Rita hit at the end of September 2005. So literally a month later, another Category 5 hurricane hit the southwestern side of Louisiana and the southeast side of Texas. And the eye of the storm passed an hour away from me. And that was one of the scariest things I have ever lived through in my life. Like, crazy. It was crazy. I don't think I've ever experienced anything next to Hurricane Ike, which happened 3 years later. But when you lived through that first one, and I'd been through hurricanes, but we mostly would get like a little bit of wind and rain, but this was like sustained 100-mile-an-hour winds in our town. And watching trees, these giant pine trees that we have all around us that are 80, 90, 100 feet tall, just literally almost laying on the ground because the wind is whipping them back and forth. I'll never forget that. And Rita did quite a lot of damage. Not quite as much as Katrina, but almost as much. And that didn't get any news coverage because everything was still about Katrina, which I get. That was awful what those people went through. But it's kind of sad for the people who suffered later, you know, that they didn't really get any recognition for what happened. And if you listen to the coverage back then, they never mentioned Mississippi, only Alabama and New Orleans. We were the landmass between Alabama and Louisiana. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. It's Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. That's how I remember it. They taught us in school. There was like an acronym that went with that, and I don't remember it now, but it was like MAG. MAG. That's how I remembered which ones go in order, because obviously Louisiana's next to Texas, so how did the others go? Yeah, it was so upsetting, because as I was watching that, you know, there would be a couple of like things here and there where people would be like, oh yeah, like Mississippi got hit really hard, but then you wouldn't hear any other mention of it. And it wasn't until later, kind of a lot later, that we like were given any kind of news of just how bad it was for Mississippi. And when I heard that like this one entire town just completely got like obliterated, like every building was just completely leveled. And I mean, like Susan said, most of the Gulf Coast towns had just, and it took so long to recover from that, right? Like, just, I went to New Orleans less than 2 years after Katrina for the jazz festival. That was the first one they had after Katrina, because I don't think they did one in 2006. And the friends that we went with were actually kind of native to the area, and or actually the husband in the couple was from Baton Rouge, and so he kind of drove us around different places. You know, we went to the French Quarter, of course, and he was like, we can get kind of close to the Ninth Ward, but they still had a lot of it closed off, and it looked almost 2 years later, it still looked like a bomb had gone off down there. It was crazy. Okay, so I think in the inspo picture, let's take a look. I think the design. Oh, this is closer. Okay, there's no thing here, and so they pushed that in. You know what? We don't have to do it exactly the same. Oh gosh, I forgot. Y'all can't see what I'm looking at. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think I'm not gonna mess with our design because I kind of like how this is turning out. It doesn't have to look exactly. It's supposed to be an inspiration. For years and years, no one rebuilt the beach, but now it's thriving 20 years later. Well, that's good. I can't believe, I mean, I think the reason why some of these new documentaries are coming out is because it's the 20-year anniversary. And I was curious. Somebody had mentioned it on TikTok, and I was like, I'll go watch that. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! What in the world? This is why we need an undo button. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... No, hang on. I can't see what I'm doing here. There we go. We are still the landmass. Yeah. And, you know, like, Texas kind of got similar treatment after Rita, you know. They didn't really cover Rita. It was still all about New Orleans and the flooding, and it was like our town that's super far inland, like we're 2.5 hours inland, who never sees hurricane stuff typically, like literally blew us off the map. And they didn't cover that at all. Local news did, but like national weather news didn't. Okay, so this entire, okay, so this is, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many squares? It's 9. 9 squares. So 9 squares wide. And then, I do apologize, y'all. I'm so sorry. And then 5. Okay. So we're going to copy that over here. And 9. Nope, so we're going to need to start it down here just a little bit more. I'm going to take that's just a guide. Your pool looks really good. Yeah, it's true about Rita. We were still focused on Katrina in New Orleans when Rita hit. I mean, as you would be. Obviously, people who were dealing with their own aftermath, I would not expect for them to be like, oh no, you poor people. But you would expect the news to do its due diligence and kind of say, we just had 2 Category 5 hurricanes hit in roughly the same area, you know? Okay. And then how many out did we go? We went 15. Okay. I roughly use that as a measuring tape. Okay, so I would, if I've already got 2, I would only need to do 13. Okay. And then we had Ike in 2008, and I had just had a baby, and that hit in August or early September, if I'm not mistaken. So Ava was like a newborn still, like little bitty, 2-3 months old. How wide is this over here? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's 5, okay. Right, is the whole thing, okay, okay. So I don't need to do it on the outside, I need to do it here. So yes, going through a hurricane with an infant newborn. Freshly out of the, freshly hatched, as it were, was stressful. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I think this will make it easier for me to see it where I need to paint the other, like the pattern. I also went to New Orleans in 2017, 2018 with a friend. It's a fun city. If you ever get a chance to go, y'all should. There's a lot of cool stuff to do. The ghost tours down in the French Quarter are top notch. I need to go do the one in Galveston because, you know, the 1900 hurricane that, like, literally killed, like, I don't know, what did they say? Somewhere between 2,000 and 10,000 people. That would be cool. I've never done one there. Okay, so we've got the, it only took us an hour, but we got the bare bones of our pool here. Should we put, I mean, I feel like it's not very sophisticated to put a slide with a pool like this. And I was going to build the deck out and put, you know, the pergolas and the outdoor dining and grills and seating areas. But here, where we have the palm trees, I feel like this area just looks a little meh. Nope. Just kidding. I'm going to have to get another cough drop. I am so sick of these. And these aren't even the bad ones. These are the Ricola, Swiss Alpine, herbal remedy ones. So they're not nearly as terrible as like regular cough drops, but literally for the last 2 weeks to get any kind of relief during the day because my prescription strength cough medicine knocks me out. So we can't do that. Let's get some shrubberies. Palm fronds of some kind. Palm. You know what this game needs is it needs some ferns. Maybe I just go to where the plants are. Spider plant. Don't we have ferns? I thought we had ferns. We surely. Ooh, Monstera. That'd be a good... That's tropical, right? Fern. Bracken fern. I don't even know what that is. I'm sure if Sunny were here, she could tell us. Her with all of her plant knowledge. She's always telling me all these things are weeds that I like. Let's do that. Let's rotate this one over here. I love the builder in this game. This one's so... I feel like it's... Once you get the basic hang of how to use things, it's like... You can achieve quite a lot, I feel like. Okay. So now let's go back up. Monstera. Look at this. I made a planter without even thinking about it. Now I need like a hibiscus. Geraniums. No, that's not tropical at all. Poinsettia. Weeping fig. Surely there's some kind of... Oh, I like that one. Hibiscus? Petunias. No, that's not right. Rosebush. Tiny is not really what I want, but... Okay, that's a missed opportunity for House Flipper 2. Bird of Paradise. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. That's tropical, right? Oh, that's massive. You know what? It's fine. When you're doing any kind of floral design, you want to vary the height of things, right? I feel like we can delete that one and get a slightly bigger one. Didn't I see one in here? Or here? Yeah, like that. So you get varying heights of stuff. It creates more visual interest or something BS-y like that. And then what we need... Ooh. You know what we need? We need some lights. Lights, camera, action! I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me today. It's like I have Tourette's. I feel like... Should we put something like this? Ooh. Oh, path light. Ooh. That can go in the pool. It's gonna go in the pool. We're gonna try that in the pool. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. Why are you trying to go on the tree? What the hell? Turn it on. Alright, we're gonna put another one over here. What the heck? What is happening right now? Where will it turn green? Okay, let me just hang on. I'm just gonna stick it right there. And then we're gonna move. Nope. This one. There. And that way it'll illuminate the tree. Okay. So let's go do that over here. You know what I need to do? I just need to duplicate items. Let's go get us... Yes. Ooh. Yeah. Much easier. Ooh, I like that. Now you can see all the variations of the monsteras. If you want to get, like... Duplicate. Wait, why wouldn't it duplicate it? Hold. Well. Never mind. I guess we're, I've noticed that the tool just doesn't sometimes work. Especially after I tried to do something unexpected with it. There we go. Alright. And then now we can go over here and get ourselves a fern. Ooh. Sorry. Don't make everybody sick here. Alright, let's get those lights. Perfect. It keeps trying to put it, like, on the... Here, I think I can... Ooh, see? Look at that. You just gotta find the right spot. Okay, let's take a brief... Wait, hang on. I gotta go over here. Because I think the picture is from this angle. Let me get down a little bit. And I know there's 4 in the picture. But... There's our inspo. This is our design. It's a little skinnier. But it's also longer. So they've got this, there on the top part of the screen, there's like a swim at bar, maybe? We're not going to do that. But I am going to extend the patio all the way around. Also, this should have had a pattern. Oh wait, you're not allowed. Can you do a pattern? Yeah, okay. Squares. Size. That. Hola! There we go. This is what... This is why it wasn't looking right, because I was like, there's something wrong here. So, if we... I'm sorry. Hey, Esper. Lurk away. Good to have you here. Okay, I feel like at least this will give us a little bit more texture. And like a little bit closer to... But it wasn't... It's not... Now that I look at the inspiration picture, it's not white. It's a more like a... Hang on. Before I get too invested... Color. Maybe... Ooh, no. Blah. I wish you could, like, dial down. Like, make it super pale. Because I feel like the color that it would be like this. But, like, whiter. Like, that's too gray. This is why I'm a disaster, baby. Faded gray. Where's white? Damn it. It's like supposed to be like a white, right? Marble. White marble. Oh, okay. Pattern, color. Maybe this could... No, it's too much. Maybe like that? Let's just see what something that's not quite white will look like. It may not work. Oh, I kind of like that. It makes it less blinding white. What do y'all think? Oh, for crying out loud, I can't see diddly squat. Yeah, I think this is slightly better than white. I think white, if you used white in real life, you would burn your retinas off. Okay, you wouldn't burn them off, but y'all know what I mean. I wish that the highlighted area for what you're painting was a slightly darker color. I can see what the heck I'm doing here. Esper, you playing anything good? Aha. Alright, so I'm gonna have to, obviously... Well, I'm not gonna do the outside just yet because we're about to, add. Do my usual Guild Wars 2 Dead by Daylight rotation. Spiffy. I guess we're going to also have to have more of that. Nothing you knew yet. Okay. All right, we're going to go... One row off. One row. One stinking row. I hate it when I do that. There's quite a few games I'm interested in coming out in September. Voyagers of Nira is supposed to be coming out on September 16th. New MMO called Blue Protocol. Star Renaissance comes out into closed beta. Oh. So you applied? That's cool. I hope you get in. If you're something you're excited about. If it's something you are excited about, I should say. Oh, you know what? I was one square off over here. Good to know. Okay. We're gonna fill this in. Low Tropica, that was Tales from the Shire. Did you see the Flop Tropica? That I did watch some people do gameplay on that. I mean, I was interested in it at first. But the more I watched, I was afraid it was going to be one of those games where I was just like, there's just not enough to keep me interested. I mean, I like Lord of the Rings, you know? Lord of the Rings is cool. And a game based on that seems like it'd be pretty chill, but I don't know. I ended up ultimately... Dadgummit, what am I doing? I can't see what I'm doing. Ultimately, like, I'm gonna save my money and hold off on getting it. Now, to be fair, I didn't watch like hours and hours and hours of playthrough for it, so you know, it may be amazing, and I just didn't watch enough. It's so wild to me because I have sworn you have liked it, particularly the decorating part. Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, I didn't see a whole lot of people streaming anything to do with the decorating. They hadn't gotten to that part yet, really. I saw mostly, I think, more earlier gameplay. But when I started thinking about all the games that are coming out and the ones that I've kind of been like, okay, I'm going to play this when it comes out. And like the idea of starting something that might take, you know, weeks or months to play through. When so many other games are coming out, I was like, ooh. You know, it's really hard. Like, what do you put your focus and attention to, you know? I mean, I've got Fantasy Life that I have not finished. Still going. I feel bad about, like, trying to start anything new. But then a bunch of games like House Flipper and Tiny Glade, games I play a lot of, or did in the past, got massive updates, you know? So what do you do? Okay, so I'm gonna make this the color of the tile on top. Yeah, and I think for me, you know, if I want to do the decorating thing, I want to do that, like, I want to play the game, obviously, as it's intended, but, like, I also don't want to have to wait a lot of time to acquire all the items. And Sandbox mode for a lot of games has just ruined me, I'm telling you. Okay. So I'm just fixing some... I can't... I'm sure some of y'all are like, I can't even tell a difference. I can see slight variations in... yeah, dadgummit. In colors. But I know a lot of people can't. Why is it not... Okay. I was like, why is it not letting me paint? I mean, some people have really loved it. Rymanora being one of them. You know, there's no accounting for what people are going to like, I think. You just kind of have to... Like, okay, this is something I enjoy. And then go from there. All right, we got to put some lights. Remember we saw lights? I think I'm going to do that. Oh, ooh. I want it to go in. Ugh. Wait a second. You can kind of see it. Man, I wonder if that would have been something I would have had to do in the beginning. What about lights? Do we have any glass globes? Ooh. Neon. Fire and water. That sounds like a great combo. That's supposed to go on a ceiling, so that's... Okay, that's not going to work. Okay. Looks blue. What if... Change the style. Base. Light mode. White. Temperature. Oh, could be because it's... That's blue, and this is yellower. You know what? We're going to keep it at the 4700-ish. Can we line this up? Ugh, probably not. God damn. No, see, look at that. Look at that. Just a little bit off. There we go. Is it not turned on? Okay. It's not really glowing. Let's put another light. Maybe right there. I'll tell you what, this needs to be off the wall just a little bit. So this one is going to have to come up. Okay. And then, oop. Dagnabbit. Put this one a little, yeah, right there. You can't really tell. Maybe, hang on. Can I change the time of day? I thought I could. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Are there any games you're looking forward to? Yeah, I want to do Voyagers of Nera. I really enjoyed playing the demo on that one. And it's a multiplayer up to 10 people, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like an action adventure survival game, but there's also a lot of building and decorating you can do in it also. I swear to God, there used to be an icon here that let you change the time of day. Am I crazy? No. Huh. Okay. I guess not. Uh-oh, I completely did a boo-boo here. There we go. There we go. Voyagers of Nera is coming out, and then there's another one coming out in September. What is that? Golly, I tell you, I got brain rot. Here, let me go look at our inspo pick real quick. Okay, so there's some loungers here on this side. Okay. And then the pergolas. Okay, okay. Alrighty, so we've got some nice loungers here, very plush ones. Outdoorsy stuffs. Leisure and play. Let's see if we find some. This isn't nearly as nice. I feel like some of this stuff is kind of cheap looking. Like, these high-end luxury houses that you're gonna have that have a pool like this would have less garbage-looking furniture. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do, like, a soft yellow, maybe? No, we have the others in white. Let's do white. Material. Color. Can you not change the color of the wood? I guess not. I thought you could. Okay, so I'm gonna push this one over a little bit. And then this one. Maybe we'll put some tables in between them. I swear, I thought you could, change style. Aha! Base. Base is like a dark wood. Or would you want light wood? You'd probably want a light wood, wouldn't you? Ugh. Actually, there's nothing wrong with the way that they look. So, I tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this one, paste it back onto here. That way I don't have to stress about which color was that. Okay, so tables. Oh, do we have any outdoor? What are these? Fire pits. Patio heater. Oh, that's a nice grill. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, it's a pizza oven. Should do that. Accent table. Hammock. Oh, boy. We definitely need one of these. I don't know where. Maybe we'll pop it right here for now. Let's look at tables. Itty bitty baby table. Oof. I want something that size, but not in that not in that style. Okay, so that's cool. I mean, I guess we could do that. Accent table. I don't really... These are desks. Never mind. Just kidding. These are all going to be way too big. Okay. Small table. What would... I guess that other one that was the outdoor one would go better. As like a, you know, where you put your drinks. Need like a margarita. Decor item. Okay, and then I think in the inspo picture, yeah, on the opposite end are some pergolas down here that have seating, like a table, and then one has couch. Okay. Sure. We're gonna have to extend. See, this is why you can't even build a house on this one with the pool. Like, I'd have to get the extra, extra large. Wonder how that would work. Okay, let's paint. Oh. Pattern. That. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's pull those out. Those would be, yeah. And I do believe it was this one that would match the best. The roof, I don't mind that. What is that? Material. That's fine. Base. I can't really tell. Okay. Yeah, because it wasn't changing color in the... I kind of feel like... Let me put this off to the side. I'm gonna need to... Hang on. I put it here. Exactly in the corner. And then I duplicate said item. Any Taylor Swift fans in the house? I feel like that's a little too close to the pool. May need to extend it back just a little. Yeah, just a little further. Obviously I need to make it wider too, but that is a problem for a different day. That's not true. It's gonna be a problem here in a minute. You don't mind her? She just announced a new album. And he practically broke the internet in the process. So, I was just curious. Oh, seriously? One tiny little strip? I hate it when it does that to me. There we go. Oh, you know what I hate? I hate that the top is oriented differently. Ugh. You know what? We'll put weeds and stuff on it, like Sunny says. They're called, and then it won't matter. My YouTube name used to be Taylor Swift Fan 139. Oh, that's awesome. So I'm guessing you were a fan. Yeah, not so far as I can tell. Because it's only on, the thing is only on 2 sides. Oop, hang on. Outdoor, outdoor seating. Ooh, you know what? I want a fire pit. I want a fire pit. Look at that. Amazing. Turn it on. Yes. Hell yeah. Look at that. Okay, so we need to go over here and go into seating and find a really cool couch that would go outside and be comfortable looking. But also look like it was supposed to be outside. What did that just say? Okay. I was like, sleeper sofa. I beg your pardon. Whatever happened to white? Like, why can't we do white as a color? Painted wood. There we go. Also, we want knit. And it's going to be white. Buy it. Multiple posters of her in my teen bedroom. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, I don't think this style of... Never mind. Never mind. I don't like the spindly thingies. You know, for all the choices that you do... Oh, hang on. I forgot this was a thing. Heck yeah. Make ourselves a little... seating arrangement. What's it called? Like a... Oh, man. What's it called? I'm gonna snap. Okay, how come this one lined up pretty good and this one is garbage? What is it called? Not a seating arrangement, but a system. Okay, so we need to push this out so people can actually walk around in there. We're deviating a little bit. Let me go. Nope, wrong thing. Copy. Style. I'm gonna copy the style of this and go put it, yeah, so that the furniture matches. And there's some texture on those, on that stuff. Christian Henry, hello. Good gravy in the morning, I tell ya. Sick of the coughing. Okay. Potted plants. I need something tropical. Let's get a big old pot. A big pot. A very big pot. A big old pot indeed. Actually, let's do this. You know what they need? They need the string lights to hang or like drape around. I'd like to know what color that wood is. There we go. That might be it. Okay, so back to plants. Palms. So for some people who don't like them sticking up like this, you can click on this thing here, and then you can move it down. Move it over this way a little. It's too much. How hard is it to get it in the damn center, I tell ya. Grid snapping. No. There we go. There we go. So you can sink it further down so it doesn't have those big long dots. Actually, you know what? What we're gonna do? We're gonna let's change the color. You know, get a little crazy here out of our neutral color palette and go for something, you know, a little bit more. A bird of paradise plant, a really tall one. We could do that, or we could do something a little bit more bushy. Let's push that back a bit. I forget, do we have? I think we do. I think we do. Hang on, hang on. Oh, they're going to look Christmassy, I bet. There's probably no clear ones. I could have sworn we had Christmas lights. We got icicle lights. I swore we got, they like draped. Because I did the Christmas update, but it was a while ago. I'm so sad. Wall lights. You gotta be kidding me. How do you not have Christmas lights? Well, ain't that some shit, I tell you what. I could have sworn they must be in the garland. Gummit. How goofy does that look? Fairy lights. Oh no, we went yellow. Soft yellow. Details. No. Green. There you go. Bye. Yeah, there's Christmas lights, all right. There's twinkle lights. They just oh, they won't go on here. Oh my god, I hate everything. What about a ceiling fan? I mean, I'm probably asking for far too much at this point. Fan. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We need white. White. Even though it says gray. Painted wood. That is also. Watch it say no. It's going to tell me no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously? You can't even put a ceiling fan? I know. That is poop. Poopity poop poop. I'm telling you. Ooh, are there tiki torches? I mean, if I have to live with mediocrity. Tiki! Tiki tiki tiki. There are not. What? Seriously? How is that even a thing? Hang on. Okay. Let's look here. What do we have? Garden fountain. Power pole. So power poles we have, but fairy lights, just plain fairy lights, we don't? What kind of update was this? Ooh, should I do a round fire pit? Instead of a square one? I feel like the square one goes good. You would think if there was gonna be, it was gonna be here. There'd be tiki torches in here. I mean, I know we have them in Dinkum, but I could have sworn we had them in this game too. Poo. Ugh. Well, that is... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. House Flipper doesn't have everything. Sometimes you gotta go back to Dinkum. Okay, so, let's see if we can find ourselves a nice table to put outside to dine on. Yes. Painted wood. Stained birch. I think that's what everything is, yeah. Ooh, that's not very big. That's a kind of a teeny tiny table. That's not a very big table. Hang on. Hang on. We can do better. Surely we can do better than that. What if we did this one? No, that's... Ooh, this one. Yes. Brushed aluminum. You will be back? No problems. Thanks for hanging out. White marble. Color. White. This is much bigger. But I do like it better than this. The other was a little too matchy-matchy. I wish it wouldn't do that. I wish whenever you picked it up, it would literally like just pick it up from exactly where you picked it up from. Chairs. What would be a good outdoor chair that looks high-end? Not really that. You take off this god-awful print. Quilted fabric. And then, let's see. Let's go back to this. And then this would be brushed aluminum. Let's buy. Actually, you know what I think we should do? Let's make the upholstery of the kitchen table chairs here. I say kitchen, the table chairs. Not white, but sort of like a lighter color of that. So, let's get out our handy dandy tool. The seat. Okay, so then let's do... like that. Perfect. Actually, that. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to copy the style, and we're going to paste, paste, paste. Okay, so let's up and see what we got going on here. Let's go over here. And let's do a quick check-in on our inspo pick. So, oh, you know what? Pergolas are not the same. That's okay, I guess. Can't have everything exact. Okay. So it's looking pretty decent. Looking pretty decent. Okay. This right here. Change. Yeah, there we go. The seat. Quilted fabric. Color. Yes! Brushed aluminum. There we go. Gives us a little bit more of a breakup from the white. And then I think what I'm going to do with this is kind of tilt it. And put... Don't we have some umbrellas? I thought they were with this stuffs. No, we do. We do. Ugh, I like this one. This one looks so much better. Material. Brushed aluminum. Material. Ooh, plastic. Knotted fabric. Let's do... That doesn't really look like brushed aluminum. It looks like black, but, you know, I guess whatever. Also, is it just me or does this, like... Is it really low? Can you, like, adjust it, I wonder? No. Just seems like it's hovering very... It's, like, not high off the ground at all. Like, I'm touching it. Okay, let's try a different one. Just 'cause. Oh, yeah, hang on. Base. Brush metal. Arch. This is not a pattern. Oh, hang on. Stripes. White? Why is there no white? I guess they're the same. No, this one's a little higher. I like the style of this one better. That was quick. We're trying to decide on umbrellas. I feel like that one looks more high-end and modern. This one does not. But it's taller. I need this to be taller. This is just really low for one of these, like, shades, right? Or am I crazy? Maybe I can build a little platform for it. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. And was there something like a thing you could use to build like a trellis wall or something? No, that's not right. Yeah, something like this. Fence, bits and bulbs. Oh. Ooh, this maybe. Or this. Okay, I think could do that as a fence, or let's just do this one. Base, painted birch. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Oh, it's horizontal and those are up and down. Oops. Just kidding. So we won't do that. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I could have sworn there was something that you could, like, attach ivy to or something. Maybe we should just do this instead. Because my intention was to... Why does it do that? I hate that. Nope, it won't let me do it. Ugh. Or, you know what? Isn't there like a glass? There's a glass one. Mocha? You're a turd, I tell ya. You know what? I think we're just gonna leave it. I think we're just gonna leave it. Nothing I'm doing looks good. Stop. Here, you want to tell everybody hello? Say hi. Why do you always look absolutely terrified when I do that to you? It's like, ah! Like sheer utter panic. Like, what? What's happening? Huh? He's such a little goblin, I swear to God. Hey, Mocha, come here. Okay, that's fine. Next time you want pets, I'm gonna ignore you. Two can play at that game. Okay, so I like the pizza oven thing. I want to build, like, I should build like a cabinet for the outdoor kitchen, like a cabinet system. We could just do cabinets. I made a similar threat to my goblin, I swear, that little child. They don't. They do. They do be like that. Ooh, store counter. I need to go back and redo my coffee shop because there's so much new stuff now that was not available when I did it originally. Hey, Astrid. Okay, cabinets. If we were to do cabinets for an outdoor kitchen. I'll just do the ones that are already white. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, so let's just go with, oops. Let's just go with what will work, what we know will work. And before we get too long in the process here, let's do marble. And the base can be, ooh. Oh, hang on. That's not the... That's a little too much. Let's maybe change the brush cotton. Let's do that. Okay, so then everyone after that will do the copy thing on. Okay, so if we've got that, I gotta have like an outdoor oven. What's the difference? Snap. Snap. Drawers. Some drawers over here. What else? Other cabinets. Don't worry, we're gonna change all of them, and then no, I guess I should do a wide one, right? And then we can do drawers over here. Okay, so this, nope, 2. Copy style. So you click on the one you want to copy, and then you just paste it on all the other ones. And then, hang on, we're gonna get a sink. Where are the sinks? Oops, I should have gotten. Oopsie. Delete. So, oh. There we go. All right, so that's probably a hazard, right? That's probably not good. We need to probably take this out and put it as like an island and do a different cabinet here. You know, like a regular cabinet. Boom. And maybe we can do something where, gosh, damn it. Seriously? There. Okay, so the outdoor furniture that has the grill. Do we have appliances that are like stovetop? Like a flat stovetop. Like a grill, but that's flat. Like that, but like, you know. Do that, and then we'll give us some, let's duplicate. I prefer drawers over cabinets, personally. That's just me. Not everybody would agree. That's a big old, like, ah, shiitake mushrooms. Seriously? Oh, I don't want to throw. I just want to place. Damn it. All right, so we're gonna... Seriously? I must everything be difficult. There we go. I'll have to put some little cabinets on either side to fill in the holes. Oh, ooh, you know what? A Fridge, like a little fridge. Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work. You know what? It's fine. We'll have two. One for, like, sodas, soft drinks. One for something else. What that is. Whatever you want it to be. So I want to cover this up. That is not even. Even Stevens. And then we could do... make it a bar. If I ever afford to build and furnish a real house, I want to marry you. No, you don't. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know if that would work out so well. Thanks for the vote of confidence, though. In real life? Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I wish the same materials that were available as countertops here were available here. Because that ain't it. That's not the same. Here. I'll show y'all. Well, you saw that I used an example picture. I mean, that usually helps. That usually helps. Kind of. I mean, I guess maybe interior designers do the same thing, but... Do we have a color? Can we change the color for the... No. No, you can't. So which marble is this? Bummer. No pattern. If I if I had more of a budget, damn it, it's not gonna match. No, that's not what I wanted. Why won't it let me turn? Sorry guys, hang on. It's not letting me rotate like it was. Why isn't it letting me rotate? Okay, hang on. This happened earlier, and I had to go back to the main menu and log back in. It was irritating. There we go. What color should we do? Because this isn't looking good. No. White marble. Yeah, I'm just irritated that the countertop choices you can't do as choices to paint on a wall. So like this is not gonna look right. But it's closer than the other. Yeah, I think the trick, Rymanora, is to just, you know, find an inspiration pick that you really like, and then do what you can to recreate that. I guess that's not really cheating, right? maybe? Can I build a wall here? Ooh, I certainly can. So that's what we're gonna do. This amazing outdoor kitchen brought to you by Home Goods. I need chairs. I need bar stools. Bar stools. Here we go. We're gonna buy these. And then we're gonna go copy the style of something we already have, because I ain't doing all that nonsense. We'll buy another one. Look at that. Yes, that's fine. Oh, I should put throw pillows on the couch. Make it more, you know, comfy cozy. I'm really salty that I cannot put fairy lights on the pergolas. I need to go into their Discord and be like, hey. This ain't it, friends. This ain't it. Copy, copy, copy. On the what? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. There is literally no telling. Seriously. I kind of hate that the marble doesn't match. Throw pillows. We were talking about throw pillows? That just, you know, goes to show that I cannot remember anything for the span of longer than like 10 seconds. Because I was like, a what? And I'm like, I don't know what I said. What did I say? Precise. Snap to grid. What do you mean it won't go in there? What do you mean? Okay, we're going to have to do this the hard way. Oh, pergolas. You know what? The way I say it is just fine. Y'all are the one that are backwards. Okay, maybe not backwards, but... It's also, it's funny to me when people, aha! Made it work. People who aren't from here and, you know, they, oh, this one fits. I think that's... That's because this is in the way. I could probably put a regular size cabinet here. Damn it. Let's copy. Duplicate something. Something else. This one. Oh, that's too big. Of course it would be. Jesus Christ. What did I tell y'all? A disaster. So we can't have that. We cannot have... We can't have a gap like that. So what we're going to have to do... That's probably too much. I really wish there were trellises, because I would love to, like, put that up here. You know what? We're just gonna do the thing. And I'm gonna complain. I wonder though, hang on. Wasn't there like a... No. A brick barbecue. Yeah. That's weird. Hang on. I'm gonna... We're gonna move these out for a second. And try something. Okay. Barbecue. I don't like that. Oh, no. That's correct. That should be that. Okay, so then whatever this is. What is this? Hang on. Aha! Oh, shoot. Okay, so hang on. I feel like this is something that would go in the middle. Now that I've done all of that... What do y'all think? But also, this is just a weird... This is weird, right? Like... Oh, that's not... No. Oops. Just kidding. Didn't want to do that. Oh, that's nice. Cobblestone. There you go. So I should put that in the middle, because that looks weird like that. And then we can always have a sink on the other end. Right? If we're gonna do that. We've also got this pizza oven. We could put that in its place instead. This could just go someplace else entirely. Kind of looks like a fireplace, you know? Now I've just got random crap everywhere. Oh, this doesn't really fit. It's gonna go way out into the walkway, not workway. Dear God in heaven, can I speak? Nope. What about... Oh, that's really short. A really small grill. The ginormous fire pit. That would actually have been cool. As like a... You know, this is where you cook your teriyaki. Or a hibachi. What's it? Yeah, hibachi grill. Okay, so... I guess we'll just bring those back over. I wasted a lot of time for nothing. Sorry, everyone. What can I say? Sometimes you just have to see it. No, you're wrong. And then, you know what we're gonna do? Because I'm lazy and I don't want to move everything around. We're gonna... Ooh, what's that? Plant stand. Nice. Hey, Josh, how's it going? We're just gonna stick a plant right here? Ugh. Oh, let's make sure that Josh's link works. Let me click on that real quick. Takes it to his. So I don't know what's up with Rise. Why it's being dumb. Anyway, good to have you here. Sorry, I'm just, you know, complaining about life. As one does. Okay, so what can we put in this pot that will hide this ugly eyesore of a hole? Well, we can put that there. I feel like that's kind of not bushy enough. That's how you spend half your streams. Struggling. That is the story of my life. Glad to know I'm not alone. I mean, ugh. Can I put... Oh, hang on. Shh. I'm gonna trick it into doing what I want. It's probably not gonna do what I want. No, it's not. It's not gonna occupy the same space. I hate that. I hate that. Ooh, hang on. Hang on. I need bigger. I need bigger. Bigger. I beg your pardon. The other one worked. What's happening here? Let's get the baby one. We'll go over here. Zoom back in. Okay, so now we've got, for those of you who have just joined us, and all that jazz. So this is our pool build that we've been working on for 1,000 years and then some. I'm going to very quickly pull up my inspiration photo, and y'all can let me know if you think that's kind of close. Cat hair. I mean, it could be worse. I think it's close enough. Good enough for government work, as they say. So what if we put this over here? You can see it? It's inspired by, clearly, and not, exact copy. Okay, can I make a fire in here? Is that a thing I can do? Can we stack some wood and set it on fire? No? Really? Really? What if? Oh man, I need a smaller one. Oh, is this a baby fire pit? Maybe this is a ooh, it's a baby pit. It's a baby fire pit. Oh, are you for real right now? Bye, cat. Thanks for hanging out. Why is nothing working out? Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Oh, wrong thing. We're gonna have to do it the hard way. We're gonna raise this up a bit. We're gonna push it back. Oh, no, just kidding. Don't want to do that. And then maybe we can... This just doesn't look... Just doesn't look as spectacular as I would like. What if we resized it? Can we resize it? No. It doesn't really look like a fireplace. Could we, are there fireplaces that I could use? Where are those? It's not an appliance. No. Oh, a hand dryer. There are... I guess I'm just gonna have to type it in the search. But I like the style of this. This looks like something that would be outside. You know? How can I make it look more something? Tell you what, let's take that out. What if fire pit? These are our options. What if I use this handy dandy tool? First of all, we'll turn it on. And instead of resize, we pop that in there like so. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah. One of these days, I'll get it together. What if we did that? I feel like that fits better. Can we change the style? Ooh, okay, hang on. Material. Living in a material world. Ooh, no. We need to keep it close to the color that it currently kind of is. Oh, see, there's the multicolor marble that I was looking for earlier. And yeah, I like that. But is it gonna make it too noticeable? Oof. Look at that. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Push this back in. Okay. And then I guess what we can do is change this to more of a gray. And that makes it less noticeable. Yeah. And then what about... Hang on. Maybe we do that. Okay. I just don't know about the umbrella. I really should just make the whole thing whiter all the way around. What do y'all think? Definitely on the sides, for sure. I can't wait until I live into a day where I am no longer coughing all the time. It's gonna be glorious. All right, so 6 feet is what yeah, 6 feet. 6 feet under. Let's go, let's go. And he jumped up here. I swear. He just like, poof. A crap ton of fur is now in my mouth, and I hate it. I hate every second of it. Okay. Let's change. What? Oh, I don't remember now what we did. Ah! It won't, and it won't let me copy that. Was it this? Oh, I think it was, and then we did the pattern there. Okay, okay. It does save the color. Yay. Okay. I feel like what we need to do now is really surround this entire area with a lot of plants and tropicalness. Maybe that's how we deal with that, because I just don't... I just don't like how that ended up turning out. Oh no, I can't... I want to move it back. Okay. There we go. So this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do this again. It is what it is. Ooh, I have ringing in my ears. Ooh, that's awful. Whatever. Close enough. And I feel like we could do some outdoor chairs. I don't know. I want something that's more upright. But a little... It's so weird what they don't have. You know what I mean? Like... I'm just like, how come you don't have this? This feels like it would be a completely, like... Yeah, this would be... Yeah, this is what you would have for something like this. I'll tell you what, we'll do a couple of these. And have like a intimate seating area. Move it over just a smidge. I was gonna put 4, but you know, I don't think there's enough room. I need like the grid system to be darker when I have a light surface that I'm working with here. Okay, let's go copy what we did over here. Oh, you know what? I got rid of... I screwed up. Copy. Paste, paste. And now we've got to fix this that I messed up over here. Dadgummit, I knew it. I knew I'd do that. Okay, it is, what is it, the pebbles? Pebbles. But no pattern. Where would it be? How many over? Oopsie. It would be 1, 2 for sure on this one. Okay. Yeah, that's what I get. And this is 3. So 1, 2, 3. There. Every single time. I feel like we need a coffee table. Coffee table, coffee table. What about that? I like this. Prop your feet up. Okay, so what kind of accessories shall we put out? I feel like we've done all the building stuff and no decorating. So many things to do. Kitchen. Is there like a bowl of fruit? Kitchen container. That's a missed opportunity, honestly. Is, you know, you got all these individual things, but I would like a fruit bowl with apples. Oh, here we go. Finally, I was sitting there bitching about it. Ask and you shall receive. What about... No. What about... Do we have any drinks? Like margaritas? Probably not. No. Sadness and sorrows. That'd be perfect, though. Look, see, we got liquor bottles. But no actual, like... What do you call it? Drinks. Like fruity drinks. Could put an ice cream. That's gonna melt in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, are there anything by way of the kitchen accessories that might look like a margarita? Probably not. No. Glass cup. That's a bummer. Leisure. Maybe it's in here. No. Just kidding. Oh, you know, we need to put, we need to put some lights in between the... What you call it's here. I don't feel like these are properly spaced. Like, evenly. Ugh. Lights? No, it was an outside. Was it lights? It was an outside light, right? Yeah, this. Oh, you know what? I should just copy the ones I've got down here. Copy, copy, copy. Maybe there. Oh, this is definitely off. And then I feel like there should be something that you could put on the wall. Oh, I can. Where's this one? Yeah. Okay, nice. I wish I could remember how to change the time of day in Sandbox Mode. Does anybody remember? Okay, so I need to take a photo. We want it to be a wide angle shot. $80. Hell, let's go up to 85. Okay, move to the next camera. I don't want to move to the next camera. I just want this to be the shot. All right. There we go. You. There we go. Okay. I was like, how do I do that? And maybe that'll be the screenshot for the whatchamacallit. Oh, you know what we need to do is we need to put a bench. But I want something. I might have to make something. Are there pool toys? I think there were, weren't there? Inflatable. Maybe they're under kids. Kids stuff. Decor. Hobbies. Yeah, here we go. A beach ball. Are you serious? I can't, like, put it in the water? For real? That's crap. What about the floaty rings? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I don't like... Oh, it's a design. So how do you get rid of the design? Change the style. Huh. I guess you do. Oh, okay. So I wonder if you... Aha. That's how you do that. Okay. There's a floaty. I need like a long, you know, like the long rectangular ones that y'all used to lay on when, you know, rather than these donut things. I want like an actual raft. Single bed. I don't think that's gonna work. But like something like this, but like flat. Oh, patio umbrella. Yeah, because you wouldn't. We'll get a drain for the hot tub. Now I could do... We could put a perimeter around it just to like... Oh, hang on. Jesus. Why won't it let me... Why won't it let me put it there? Oh, hang on. Can we resize this? Come on. You can do it. Seriously? Yeah. How irritating is that, I tell ya? So never mind. We're not going to put a perimeter fence because what a pain in the butt that would be. To try to make that work. I have the idea of one for like a half wall, you know? Like a retaining wall, if you will. Delete. Uh-oh. Every time. Every single time. Okay, and then I was thinking white brick. Or whatever this color is. Yeah. Then you could do all kinds of like, we could do like a lip on top. Oh, we might need to do, hang on. Nope, wrong button. Might need to do a pattern. What about honeycomb? I know we're switching things up. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Planks. What about pattern size? Oh, I think I like that better than like a flat wall. I don't know though. What do y'all think? Maybe it needs to be like this. Maybe we need to rotate it sideways. Oops. Shoot. I don't know which buttons to push at this point. Oh, yeah, I think I like that better. It's less, it's got some texture, but not a bunch. Like this has like a shadow. Yeah, and then we can do, what is that thing? What is it called? Architectural elements. I think it's like a... like this. What can we do on top? Put a corner. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. I need something that'll just like span the whole entirety of it. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it. I'm just not smart enough at the moment to figure it out. There's always something. An awning. So anyway, that's... Does it go up? What if I did it on top of this? No. Does it go? Can it go? Oh, it can. And then you can do the other half. Okay, so that's kind of... Hang on. Let's just move it, shall we? Why isn't this matching up perfectly? I don't understand. Precise placement, maybe? There we go. So yeah, you get kind of this rounded, almost this rounded top, which is kind of what I was kind of going for. Okay. Oh, gonna have to change the... Gonna have to change that. Oh, crap. I should have done it the entire length of the thing. So irritating. No pattern. No, we're gonna have to change it, but... Yeah, I think I like that. And like you could put flower boxes up alongside here. So... I should have known. I'm gonna have to do like a pot. This kind of like a, this sort of thing. I wonder if I can resize this. Bye, Josh. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see if I can resize. Oh, no, I cannot. Okay. So, I guess what that means is you gotta just put down a bunch of them. And then put plants in them. Like bushy plants. Okay. Plants. I need a bush. Rhododendrons. Oh, okay. Blueberry bush. Well, I'll get that Airbnb listing up soon. Can you imagine? Wouldn't this be amazing? I don't know if you can change the color. Can you change the color? You can change the color. I should have done white. Let's do that. Let's do white and get rid of the pink. And then what would we put in the other spots? I mean, mostly I'm just kind of screwing around at the moment. Show y'all like, hey, this is what you can put that retaining wall up. Then you've got like a nice background for all kinds of stuff. I thought Bird of Paradise was in this size too. You do orchids. Or we could do something with a little bit more color. And then change it up and do like a big potted plant in between, you know, ever so many, and, you know, go from there. Lush paradise. I'd say, given all the things, we got quite a lot done. Doing a rectangular pool with the tool that you have is definitely easy. There is a way to make more rounded shapes or like pond shapes, and we'll have to try that again in the future. So it looks like for my poll tomorrow, Make Room and Fantasy Life are the top 2 contenders here. We only had 16 votes. It's not a lot. I may just put them all back in for tomorrow. But I am going to have to call it there, folks. Thank y'all for coming to hang out with me while I just sort of did the things. Let me hit save real quick. I wonder if I can just take a look at it. Ooh, see, look, there's that picture we took. Yeah, I guess, yeah, there's not a way to... I'll have to look that up, because there used to be, I think, a way to do that. And I feel like at nighttime we should see what this looks like, because it's going to need more light than this, I feel like. Anyway, thank y'all for coming to hang out with me for a chill, creative building stream here in House Flipper 2. It's been a bit. You know, we checked out the pool update for the jobs, but we didn't do Sandbox last time. So this was fun, getting back into this and checking it out. And it's been a minute since I've played like this. So yeah. Well, for those of you who live stateside, I hope you have a great rest of your night. For those of you who live on the other side of the world, I hope your Friday is lovely. And come hang out with me tomorrow as we do some tiny bookshop, autumn season. And then, if you're a member, come play some Paleo with us. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you'll have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is. And again, as always, y'all could be anywhere else and you choose to be here, and I do appreciate that. So y'all have a great go forth. Because I've said great night like 20,000 times. All right, y'all, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. Bye.